Hi, my name is Pastor Kevin Francewar. I am from INSPIRITANDINTRUTH in the great state of Washington. I'd like to encourage you with our weekly word today. Our weekly word will be coming out of Psalms 37, where David is telling us to fret not because of evildoers, neither be envious against the workers of iniquity. And the time that we're living in right now, these are encouraging words that we should not fret because of evildoers. Evil is all across the land. It seems as if we're calling good evil and evil good. And so far that we are adjusting as Christians to this lifestyle. But David is encouraging us not to fret because of evildoers and not to be envious against the workers of iniquity, because something's going to happen. They shall soon be cut down like grass and wither away like the green herbs. But what our encouraging word for this week is what David has said in Psalms 37:3. We want you to trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord and do good. And if you trust in the Lord and do good, so shall thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. But that's not all. David also encourages us to delight ourselves in the Lord. And if we delight ourselves after we trust in the Lord, he declares that we will get the desires of our hearts. But we can't end there. We also have to commit. When we commit our ways to the Lord and trust him, then all those things will be brought to pass. Because when you trust in the Lord, you delight in God, and you commit your ways to the Lord, your delight becomes his delight. And therefore, he can give you the desires of your heart, because they're not selfish motivated anymore. They are the delight, the desires of the Lord. And when we commit our way and trust in him, he shall bring it to pass. So regardless of where you're at, regardless of what's happening in your life, regardless of all the circumstances that are happening, and don't be afraid, because those circumstances are biblical. The Bible declares that there will be wars, rumors of wars, there will be pestilence, there will be famine, and with this inflation going on, people are not able to afford food. That is God at work. That is not the enemy. And if you are a child of the Lord, you will still get the desires of your heart met, because you're a kingdom child and you have committed your ways and you trust him, you delight in him. He's going to bring everything to pass. God said in his word that he will never leave us nor forsake us, and he will not abandon us in such a time as this. You were created, you were made for this time. And that's why this weekly word for those that love the Lord and trust in him is to trust God and know that he will bring it to pass. Don't only trust him, do good, delight in him, commit thy ways, and he'll bring everything to pass. Psalms 37, trust in the Lord with all thine heart.